Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me again for Kingdom Kids. Well, as you know, we've been talking about the book of Joshua. And remember, Joshua was the leader of the Israelites after Moses. So it was Joshua's job to lead the Israelites into the promised land. And so today we're talking about a story that isn't really well known. So this is after they have made it past the city of Jericho and they're starting to settle in the promised land. And suddenly these men appear, and these men, they look very poor. Their clothes are kind of ragged. They look very dirty. They have old moldy food. Their animals aren't well tended. And they ask Joshua if they can stay with him, if they can live with him. And Joshua doesn't even think about it. And what's more, he doesn't even pray about it. Joshua says, "Yes, you can stay with us." And so the men start to settle. But then after a little while, Joshua starts to see things are not all they appear. These men are not poor travelers. These men are from very nearby. And they hid themselves in Joshua's group, and they asked for mercy, and they were not telling the whole truth. And so Joshua goes to them and says, "Why would you do this?" And the men said, "Well, we've heard about what you did at Jericho, and we know how powerful your God is, and so we wanted to hide amongst you." And Joshua said, "Well, for lying to me, you now will be the goat herders of the group." And so that's what Joshua did. But the lesson here for us that I think is really important is that Joshua didn't pray about it before he accepted them in. He didn't go to God for counsel. Now remember, when Joshua received instructions, God only gave him two, and it was be strong and have courage. And remember, when the city of Jericho fell, they didn't actually have to fight. Joshua followed what God told him to do. He listened to God, and everything happened the way it was supposed to. But in this story, Joshua didn't listen to God. Maybe he was excited that they'd gotten where they were supposed to be, and he thought, "Oh, well, I don't need God anymore." Or maybe he just got busy, but he did not turn to God first, and because of that, these men tricked him. So the lesson for us is that we always need to turn to God first, even when things are going well. We can't just turn to God when things are going poorly or we're scared. We need to turn to him when we're excited and things are going well, too. So in the box below, there's a little game that you guys can play at home with Mom and Dad. And that's the story of Joshua for us today. I will see you all next time. Bye.